You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another movie review. Today I'll be reviewing the film Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 3. That's right, they made a third, but not only did they make a third, but they also made a fucking fourth and fifth. Now I was going to do all three of them this year, but I didn't get enough time to watch all three of them before Christmas. But I did manage to watch Part 3. Let's start off with the plot. This movie follows Ricky, the killer from the previous film, who's been in a coma since the events of the previous film. Apparently, he got shot up so bad they had to completely reconstruct his brain and put it in a glass dome. Why they did that, I have no fucking clue. But whatever. The main character in this film is a blind chick that has fucking psychic powers. And she makes a connection with Ricky while he's in a coma. He's in a coma after they reconstruct his brain, which confuses me even more, because whatever. But not only that, but she's able to connect with him in his coma and wake him up. She doesn't mean to wake him up, but she ends up waking him up. He, of course, goes on a killing spree, tracking her down throughout the entire film as she goes up to try and spend Christmas with her grandma, and kills a lot of people, and then there's this cop and this doctor that's, like, tracking him down, and they eventually catch up with him as well and kill him. Anyway, enough about the plot, let's move on to my analysis. So, with the first film, I thought it was genuinely good. Like, the very first movie, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1, great movie. You actually feel sad for the fucking killer because he gets driven to insanity. Then the second one was his brother Ricky, which is also the killer in this one. And Ricky's been recast, and he has no lines in this movie except for Laura, which is the chick's name. He just repeats it over and over again. And at the very end of the movie, after he's been killed, he pops up on the screen to say, "And a Happy New Year," because she says Merry Christmas. It's fucking retarded, but it's great. Now, the second film was more of a so bad it's good movie, and it had a lot of crazy one-liners, stupid acting, and the entire first 40 minutes of the goddamn movie was just recycled films from the first one. I'm happy to say this one didn't go down that route. I'd hate for it to have recapped the first one, and God forbid the second one, but it did have a couple scenes from the first one as like flashbacks, but they were done way better than they were in the second movie. But Ricky not having his crazy eyebrows and his crazy lines makes him a less interesting character. This one falls somewhere in between the two. It's not quite so bad it's good because it's not that terrible, but it definitely has some so bad it's good moments. And it's nowhere near as genuinely good as the first one. So I'd say, and this one is kind of more just a generic slasher. There's lots of bad dialogue, like there's a part where the detective talks to the doctor for an extended period of time about hands-free calling when driving. It's ridiculous, it makes no sense because they're searching for a murderer, so why are they wasting time like that? In fact, the doctor even calls him out on that, so it's like really bizarre, and there's a lot of other weird dialogue too, and weird acting. I don't know, it's a weird movie. It's not really that great, though. It's honestly kind of a forgettable slasher. Like, it's not bad. I'd watch it again probably at some point, but it's definitely the lowest of the franchise I've seen so far. But yeah, I still recommend checking it out if you liked the first two, but I'm going to check out 4 and 5 and do them either next year or in a couple of days. I'll have you guys decide. I'll leave a poll up in the corner. You want me to do them this year or wait till next Christmas? Anyway, this has been Fugitive Red Eye. Have a great day.